Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you decided to check out this video. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, I've got a lot in this video. So we're going to do a planner check-in. So we're going to check in with the Hobonichi weeks and the Hobonichi cousin. And if you are new here, we are all about the Hobonichi cousin, the Hobonichi weeks, unboxing videos, stickers, especially the Thecoffeemonsterzco, Amazon hauls, and new to the channel, Sterling Ink TN Vertical Planner. So if you are into any of that, definitely hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, or any video on our channel. It really helps the channel, and we thank you very much. Okay, guys, so let's get into this. We've got some stories to tell, and also stick around because at the end of this video, or towards the end, towards the middle, somewhere in there, we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. I have something exciting to share with you guys, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So, but we've got a planner check-in and we have a life check-in that we're going to start with. So let's get to the Hobonichi weeks and see what's been going on. All right, I'm going to pull you guys in a little bit. Let's see. I couldn't remember what the other color was that I used in my planner, and it was this one. Okay, so I haven't checked in my planner. I think I did a little bit on Wednesday. That's when I planned, but I didn't check in yesterday. So today is Friday, and let's go and check in with, what did I do on Wednesday? I did all of these things. Sometimes I don't like cross off the things that I do. I have Spencer's dentist appointment today. I did budget. My market orders are all done, and I set up the Midas auto pay. Laundry is done for now. And I did some gaming and my diamond painting. I feel like it's going to take me forever to finish that painting, but that's okay. All right, so I did film on Wednesday. So we'll mark in what I filmed. And I did my planner flip March. Let's see, planner flip. I still can't believe we're in April. I feel like the months are flying by now. All right, so yesterday I actually didn't go out with my mom. My mom had a doctor's appointment yesterday. So we're going to be going out today for lunch. I'm really excited about that because honestly, I really haven't seen much of my mom in the last, I don't know, it seems like forever. So yesterday's weather was so cold and yucky and rainy. Today it's nice and bright and sunny. I don't know if it's going to last all day, but I am happy for the sun right now. Let's see, Market, and then I went to Walmart, and I went to Target in the rain. And then, let me see. I want to mark in some Planning Life with Erin time because I did a monthly in the Sterling Ink. So if you guys are interested in the Sterling Ink, I did a monthly. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe to the channel. That'll be going up, I think maybe tomorrow. So this will go up after that. But if you want to see that, check the videos down below. I'm really excited. I still have no idea what I'm using the planner for, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. It's like part of me is like, do I really even need a reason? Can I just use it as a planner? I mean, why not? I really enjoy planning. I enjoy being creative. So it's a nice outlet for myself. Okay. So let's get my Tombow. This is my Tombow Fudonosuke. There we go. Eventually, guys, we're going to get it. Okay. So last night, let's get into story time maybe while we're checking in. So story time. If you are new to the channel, I have two children, Weston and Spencer. Spencer, she is going to be 10 and Weston is going to be 12, which I'm still mind blown. Weston is autistic, and he's in 6th grade. So, yesterday, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about the IEP we had a couple of weeks ago and the math teacher who didn't recommend him for honors math because of behavior and all that stuff. So Weston has a tendency of getting dysregulated. It happens. They have happened far and few between now. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Some weeks are better than others, but for the most part, his average is like 2 a week, maybe. Usually it has to do with things like unexpected things. So, sorry, I just didn't, I'm like, what did I use for this? I did my diamond painting. Did I do it? Yes, it was on Wednesday. So like things like transitions are really hard for him. He gets really nervous and hard on himself because he wants to like get perfect 100% in everything he does. And obviously that's not possible. Like, you know, it happens. So he does have some moments of dysregulation when this happens. Anyways, so the math teacher basically gave him a 1 for a recommendation for math honors, which the recommendation of 1 was not based on anything but her thought of his behavior and his outbursts and how he can't behave that way in those kind of classes, right? Not based on his achievements and his goals, like his RICAS and his iReady scores are there, his achievements are there. That's what they base the recommendations on. So we had this IEP meeting a few weeks ago. It didn't go well. I was super nervous. I ended up, you know, talking to them saying, no, I'm sorry, I don't agree with this. So let's do what we need to do to get him into math honors. Because, you know, that's not, you can't do that. He's entitled to a fair and equitable education, just like everyone else. And anyways, so we have another assessment test that everybody has to take as far as I'm understanding. So once that happens, we'll see what happens. But flash forward, here we are. Thursday, I get him out of school yesterday, and I'm like, how's your day? And he said, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, usually when he says, I don't know, that means it was not good. So I'm like, all right, what happened? And he's like, well, what did he say to me? He said, I'm nervous about my belt test. So Weston takes karate, and he had a belt test last night. And before they do the belt test, they have the kids take it's not really a permission slip, but it's like a progress report almost. So this is his 3rd one. And they want like their teachers to like fill it out, and it asks them like, are they being, how are their academics? Are they, you know, participating in school, that kind of thing. And are they respectful, right? So the thing with Weston is when he's dysregulated, he might say things that are disrespectful. And I'll get to that. But anyway, so he said to me yesterday when he got out of school that he was worried about taking his belt test. And I said, well, why? He said, because my teachers, he's like, my teachers. And I'm like, what about your teachers? And he kind of paused for a second because he was looking for the words, I think. And he said that his teachers gave him a yes and a no. Like they said yes, but no. So he was concerned. So I decided to, like, when we got home, I pulled out his paper and I looked at it, and the math teacher gave him a yes, but then wrote in the no section, outbursts and behavioral issues at times. And then another teacher wrote, disrespectful and behavioral issues. And then a 3rd teacher wrote that. So, and then the rest, there was like 7 teachers, and the rest of them were like, no, he's fine, because like they answered the question, they answered the academic portion of things. They know he's not a disrespectful kid. He's not. When he's regulated, and that is like 90% of the time, he is very respectful. He is very kind. He's empathetic, all those things. And I'm not saying that just because he's my kid, because I've had numerous teachers tell me, my kids are super respectful and all that. And like, you don't really find that a lot in some of these classrooms. So anyways, I want to write this in before I forget. So I wrote to the case manager, who I adore. Her and I get along very well. We're usually on the same page with things and all that. So I wrote to her, and I'm going to pause for a second. So I wrote to her and I said to her, he might not be able to take his belt test tonight because these 3 teachers decided to write this down. I was like, so I put a little note on the paperwork, and I wrote that Weston's on an IEP, and it's for social, emotional, behavioral things that have to do with his autism and being dysregulated. And it's something that Weston and the team have been working very hard at. And Weston has come a very long way in remaining regulated while at school, which is all 100% true. So I wrote to the case manager, who again I adore, and I told her, I said, he might not be able to take his test now. He's been anxious all day because of it. So I'm trying to help her connect her dots. So in case he was dysregulated often yesterday, now she understands why, because he internalizes the anxiety, and then it makes everything else harder because his gas tank is so low because he's focusing on this anxiety. He's an overachiever, all those things. Now, mind you, this is the same math teacher that was claiming to care about his mental health, which if you really cared about his mental health, then you wouldn't have put that in there like that. You know what I mean? Like she was the first class of the day also. And so she was right out the bat. That's what she wrote. And his case manager, she wrote me back and she was like, send it to me. So I sent her a picture of it. She wrote this very, very nice email, basically saying what I had said about how Weston, when he is dysregulated, he can say words that are disrespectful. So now see the difference in that? He can say words that are disrespectful. Saying something disrespectful is completely different than being disrespectful, in my opinion. So she also said that, right after the fact, and with working with her, that once he becomes regulated, he's very apologetic. He's very sincere about it, all the things. So I was not happy about that last night. And Joe and I were like, what? I get really frustrated in the school system when it's viewed as autism is not a thing, because there are a lot of people out there that feel that way, and that it's just a label so these kids can get away with things. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. And life is very stressful as it is. And when you have teachers that are ignorant and don't want to understand, it makes the life of the parent and the caregiver and the child more difficult when life is already difficult. It's kind of frustrating. And I also think it's pretty ironic because we are in April. April 2nd is it's World Awareness Day, Autism Awareness Day. I'm here to tell you that we don't need it to be Awareness Day anymore. I'm almost certain that people are aware. They just need to accept it. So it's very frustrating, especially the irony of it being in April. And I think it's funny because it's not the first time I've had to deal with people that don't understand. I'm trying to help them understand, but it's really frustrating when you're sitting there across the table trying to seem genuine and you're telling me that you're worried for his mental health and the stress that the homework and the class might bring my child. But then you are the first person in the morning at school to fill out his paper and say yes and then say no and put in because of behavioral outbursts, which again is not what they were referring to on this form. They're referring to these kids that will legit look at a teacher and go, you can't make me. That's not my kid. So anyways, we went to karate last night, and Weston actually was able to take his test. The karate studio didn't even think twice about it. They completely understood, and they know Weston is a kind, respectful human that is trying his very best. And that was really nice. And he ended up getting his orange belt. So I want to write that in. I don't know if I want to write it in an orange because I want to throw off my my thing here. So let's see. How do I want to put this in? Let's see. Do I want to write it in? Oh, okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know there's a lot of special needs parents and caregivers that are subscribed to this channel, and you're not alone. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had to deal with people that are this way. I would love to educate them and help them along in this journey to be enlightened so they understand that everybody's different. Everybody's mind works differently. The core of my children, both of them, are not bad kids. They don't have behavioral issues. They're good, respectful children because I'm raising them that way. And what you see with Weston is not a behavioral issue. He's not a jerk. He's a good kid that has a hard time keeping his emotions under control. And we, as the adults and as the team members, are supposed to be helping him in that. And I'm really, really grateful that the team leader and his homeroom teacher, they are really great with him, and they understand him and they see him. And it's just unfortunate that there are still people in the education system that just don't want to be bothered with it, and they believe or think in terms of, well, they're getting away with things and they're bad kids, they're spoiled brats, it's bad parenting, whatever it is. So it's kind of sad. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm sure you've gone through it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But I just wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. And it's been a battle over the years, on and off. But I hope one day, especially because we're in Autism Awareness Month, I should say it's Autism Acceptance. I hope one day people accept it, because as we continue going through life and evolution and all that stuff, it's like there are more and more kids that have just different ways of learning and different ways of being. And if we nurture that, we help them through all those things and stop putting expectations on little people that we can't even do ourselves as adults. Like, you cannot put that on a small child to have them do better or do different. Like, that's not going to be what breaks that generational thing. It's going to be the nurturing and helping them learn the way that they need to learn, and helping them process things the way that they need to process things. And I'm not saying not to parent or punish or any of those things. Lessons need to be learned. Things need to be taught. You know, they're going to get older. They need to be functioning in society, all that. But I think that to put these high expectations on these kids is a little crazy. And then we're making them anxious, and we're causing all these mental health issues and stuff, because we're asking them to be regulated all the time and be perfect when we're not regulated all the time. I mean, somebody cuts you off in traffic. How often during a week do you get upset if somebody cuts you off in traffic? Or, you know, something goes wrong, or your boss makes you mad because they gave you extra work and all that stuff. So we all have those moments. We're just older and we're able to maybe process them and handle them a bit better. But that's what we should be teaching them, how to process it and handle it a bit better, because I do actually know quite a few adults that don't process it and handle it better, but that's a different story. Anyways, I just wanted to put that 2 cents in there. It's been bothering me all last night. Now my back hurts this morning because I was so stressed out. It worked out fine, but like, these are the things that I want to share with you guys, because these are the things that I've had to handle throughout this whole, like, you know, schooling and all that stuff. And it's stressful. And I wish that educators and adults and people would understand that it's already stressful enough and it's difficult. There's multiple layers to that onion. So when you add to that, it's like unnecessary, you know, it's unnecessary when all it takes is for you to be a good human. And the funny thing is that this is his third one, and they didn't write it on the other ones. And like Joe said, sometimes all it takes is one person to say it. And that's exactly what happened. And I asked Weston who did it first, and first period was this teacher. And it's difficult because also it's like you're treading on this like very fine line of you need to advocate, and you need to, like, you know, kind of make those waves and like kind of stand up to people and say, no, I don't agree with you, respectfully. But then what ends up happening is that these wonderful regulated educators end up taking it out on your kid a little bit. So like, you're a little miffed or whatever. And that's what I've found. So that's all. Anyways, back to our planner update. That was the life update portion of this video. So Weston did get his orange belt, and I'm very excited for him because he has been doing very well in karate, and also it's been huge for him this year. It's been good for his mental health. It's been good for his emotional health. It's been good for his physical health. So I'm super proud of him. It's been difficult to find an activity for him that he's engaged in, that he likes. It's not like sitting down playing chess, you know what I mean? Getting that body moving and all that stuff. He's a growing young man, so it's nice to have him have some of that physical activity along with everything else. You know, there becomes a lot of discipline and whatnot when it comes to karate, so I'm very proud of him. Okay, Let's look at my to-do list, shall we? I'll pull you guys down a little bit. Okay. Let's see. So I reached out to Spencer's teachers. I did my budgeting, my meal plan, my market orders. I ordered the solar glasses and the solar filter. I'm really excited. I ended up getting like 10 glasses and a filter. I priced out a vacation. Might be possible, I'm hoping. Verizon bill has been paid, Midas has been paid, and part of the car payment has been paid, so that's good. And I marked in Weston's field trip. Look at me. I am on fire, guys. Who is this girl? All right. I did the bathroom, I washed the floors, and I changed the sheets. Today is Spencer's dentist appointment. Chest was canceled. That was unfortunate. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. Okay, Wednesday. What happened on Wednesday? Wednesday was, what was my high point on Wednesday? Let's see. Catching up with all the things. I didn't really have a low point on Wednesday. I think I'm just going to say I was tired because I was still kind of tired from my trip. Yesterday, let's see, taking time to relax. Just kind of cleared my headspace, did some diamond painting, and then yesterday was, I'm just going to put on Weston's paper. Okay. I did my self-care yesterday, low spend. I did not spend anything above and beyond what I needed at the markets. And yesterday I was probably I was baseline, but then I did get really tired towards like the end or the middle of the afternoon. And I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't wake up with a migraine this morning because of the stress and everything, like just like the sudden like increase of blood pressure that I wasn't expecting. Oh, I have I don't know if you guys can see that. I bought like a wrist strap for my phone and I forgot to take it off, but that's okay. It's like shaking over here. All right, so today I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm feeling happy because the sun is out, and I'm feeling pretty happy because Weston did his belt test last night and everything was great. And after speaking with the teacher, I felt a lot better about things, so I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm not going to write in my high or my low. That is Willow. I don't know if she doesn't know that I'm here. Apparently she can hear me talking. Anyways, okay, so I will probably come back. Maybe, well, you know what? Let's do my high point today is hanging out with my mom. We'll write that in because I'm really excited about that. I am kind of nervous about taking Spencer to the dentist today because of that baby tooth. I'm really hoping they're going to say, okay, do this and this. And if you can't get it out, then take her back. I'm really hoping they're not going to be like, okay, we need tooth surgery to get it out, because that's just, it's like, guys, slow your roll. I just got this kid like sit in the dentist chair and have her teeth cleaned. Like, let's not mess that up. All right, guys, that is going to do it for my planner check-in. I am sad to report that I am not having a date night on Saturday night. I talked to my parents and they're like, we still have all this stuff to do. We didn't realize you wanted it this weekend. So they promised me now next weekend. So hopefully they take some, because I really want to do this whole like date night thing at this Jefferson speakeasy. But this could easily just be a date night in where maybe we play some cards, we make some dinner together. I like doing stuff like that. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And then I'm not sure if I'm still going to have my parents over for dinner because now I'm mad at them. No, I'm kidding. But we shall see about that. And I'm really excited. So stick around because I am going to show you something that was gifted to me by Teddy Blake. I want to thank them again. But stick around to see what that was and check out for sure the description down below. Everything will be linked in there, their website. I have a code for you guys. And now I'm going to show you what they got for me. So stick around for that. Hey guys, I am so excited to share with you this product right here that I have with me. Teddy Blake reached out and asked if I would like to receive a bag to share with you guys. And of course I said yes, because when I see something that is good quality, something that is useful and all those things, of course, I'm going to want to share it with everyone. So I said yes, and Teddy Blake sent me, they had me pick out a bag. So this is the box that it came in. It came actually when I was away in Pennsylvania, but my mom and dad sent me a picture of it, and it was so beautiful from the picture. But when I came home and I actually opened this, excuse me, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so Teddy Blake, who are they? They are a purse and bag company. They are an affordable designer bag company, but not the designer price tag that's attached to that. So they have, it's 100% Italian handmade leather bags. They have them in all different shapes and sizes. So if you like a small bag or a big bag, they just came out with some spring colors. So if you're looking for some really pretty spring colors, there's a really pretty yellow on there. I decided to go with the Vanessa, and I did it in chocolate brown. And guys, okay, so first of all, it comes in a nice dust bag. So when you store it in your closet, if you're not using it, you don't have to worry about dust or anything getting on it, which is great. I always love that. I got it in a lovely chocolate brown. I'm not even sure if the camera does this color any justice. It is so beautiful. It's a nice rich chocolate. I did a 14-inch Vanessa. So I will link this particular bag down in the description below, but I will also put the link to Teddy Blake in their website, and I have a code for you guys. So if you use my code, you save $30, which I think is amazing. So thank you, Teddy Blake. All right, so now let's talk about this bag. First of all, I went with the 14-inch because I do tend to like, I go through phases. I like small bags, but I also like the bigger bag. I like the, you know, the nice space bag. I'm a mom. If you guys have been around on the channel, you guys know I'm a mom. So something this size is good for like a little snack bag inside my purse. You know, different things, bug spray or sun lotion, things like that, lip gloss, all the extra things that I might need, especially going into spring and summer. Let's look at the inside of this bag. So my favorite part about this bag, and part of the reason why I chose it, I really love bags that have this center divider, I guess you would call it. So I can have one side for any kid things that I might need, and then I can use the other side for my planner things, because I'm a planner girl, right? So of course I'm going to carry around a planner. And then this middle pocket is nice because I can put my phone and my wallet in there and then secure it with the zipper, and I don't have to worry about it. So you can carry it on your shoulder like this, which I tend to like to do, especially in the summertime. That's why I like to go with a larger bag in the summer. I don't have my big like puffy winter coat on, so I can get it up on my shoulder and I feel secure and it's with me and all that. It also comes with an adjustable strap. So if I don't feel like carrying it up on my shoulder, I can carry it like this. I could probably adjust it a little bit lower if I wanted to, but this is a really great size for a crossbody. So if we're walking, if I'm out with my mom, if we're shopping and I get tired of carrying it on my shoulder, I have this option, which is really nice. And it's expandable. So you have these snaps on the side, so you can expand this purse, give yourself a little bit more room. You got an extra planner in there. I think you'd probably be able to fit your tablet in here. If you have a tablet, mine is pretty large. So I have the, I think this is the 12-inch, and this fits in here very nicely. So if you're on the go, if you're going to work, you want to put your, if you have a laptop, it might fit in here. Your tablet, your planners, let's grab a planner, your planner, and let's grab a pencil case. Put this down for a second. I'm gonna grab my pencil case right here. So you have your pencil case, and then you're good to go. And you still have all this room. So if you don't have kids, you don't have to worry about putting snacks and things, but you have room for another small bag if you'd like to put another bag in here with, I don't know, your makeup or anything extra you like to carry around with you. And again, I love this center pocket because I could adjust, I could put my wallet in there and my phone, and I don't have to worry about it getting lost in the mess of things. So I will link everything down below in the description. Go check them out. The quality of this bag is amazing, and I used to be a purse connoisseur in the sense of, I actually had a conversation with Joe at one point where he said, listen, if one bag's coming in, we need to have one bag go out. And I said, no. One bag comes in, they all stay in, Joe. But I have gotten better over the years. So now what do I look for in a bag? I look for quality. I look for price. make sure it's affordable. But I'm very selective when it comes to my purses now that I do bring into the house, because now that I've like embarked on this like somewhat of a minimalistic thing, I don't want all the clutter in my house. So it's really important to me to find a really good bag. So I was really excited when Teddy Blake reached out, and I did some research and I looked into their bags, and it's such a well-made bag for an affordable price. So I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. So here is the Vanessa. She is 14 inches. This is the chocolate brown. I will link everything down below. Don't forget to use my code. It'll save you $30 on your order. And who doesn't like to save money, especially on a designer bag? Say what? Okay, so thank you, a big thank you to Teddy Blake for sponsoring this video and for this lovely purse. I appreciate it so much, and I can't wait to start using it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. That is the planner check-in for this week. I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to come back. I may or may not on Sunday, but if I don't, I'm going to say my goodbyes now. I hope you guys go and check out Teddy Blake. I'm really excited to start using my purse today. I'm gonna start packing it up because I'm going out with my mom for some lunch, and then we're gonna go run an errand or two before we have to take Spencer to the dentist. So I'm really excited to take my new purse out for the day. If you decide to get something, don't forget to use my discount code. You'll save $30 on your order. And if you're comfortable enough and you're on Instagram or Facebook and you want to tag me in it, go ahead. I would love to see what you get. I am definitely a purse person, so I would love to see. And I'm actually probably going to maybe go and get myself another one, but we won't tell Joe that because I'm not following that one in, one out law. But anyways, we will say our goodbyes from now. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I know we're all busy, so thank you for spending time with me and planning and all the things and the chat and the listening and all that. I really appreciate you, and I love this community we're building. We are very close to 5K. I am so excited. It's an amazing community, so if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now. Hit the bell notification so you're always notified when we come out with something new, and don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up because it helps the channel, and we really appreciate that. And until I see you guys again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.